Hey everyone, I'm Natalia Bailey. I'm a marketing and communications consultant based out of Orlando, and today I'm talking about 8 ways that health and wellness companies can automatically increase their site traffic and their lead generation through online publicity. And so I went ahead and wrote about this in my latest blog post, these 8 strategies. Today I'm going to focus on 3, but they are 3 really good ones that I think you're going to get the most benefit from right off the bat. So let me just start by saying that if you are at all responsible for growth at your health and wellness company, I want to say I know that it is hard. You probably know it's hard. It's hard to generate traffic, to increase your social media followers, your email subscribers, and you might be trying out some marketing strategies. You might even be relying on a lot of outbound sales through relying on your outbound sales professionals, right? Just relying on the sweat and tears of people to make cold calls, cold emails every day, right? And so you might find that what that creates is you talking in an echo chamber and growing your audience, growing your sales, growing your customer base at a snail-like speed, right? If that sounds at all like you, we're going to talk about some 3 ways to jumpstart that to see better growth. And so those ways, all these strategies, they are based off of good old-fashioned PR, right? And it's not necessarily PR of our grandparents, it's PR transformed for the digital age. And what this is going to do is it's going to go ahead and boost your credibility online by focusing on getting your business published on other publications. And that's going to build huge trust in your brand. It's going to build some awesome social proof. And as we know, social proof, it's found to increase conversions by 3 to 5 times more than any other marketing method. And it's going to create a bunch of awesome backlinks that are going to take people from other websites all over the web and bring them straight to your site, right? It's going to exponentially increase your audience. And so to get into some of those awesome strategies, again, you can find all 8 in the blog post that's linked in this post, but my first one of the 3 that I'm going to talk about here is to first publicize yourself. And so this one's kind of tricky because really I'm talking about how to publicize yourself on other publications, but first and foremost, you really need to be publicizing yourself if you are not doing so already. And by that, I mean that you're publishing, right? You're publishing consistently on your own sites, whether you have a blog, right? Social media, you need to be publishing there, and not just publishing yourself, right? Not just publicizing and promoting yourself, but really serving others with some good content. Because if you don't publicize yourself right off the bat, any backlinks that are going to come to you are going to come to a dud of a website, right? People are going to come to your website after being attracted there through somebody else's website, and they're not going to really see anything to have them stick around. They're not going to see value on your own platform, so they're not going to want to subscribe as a follower or as an email subscriber. So that's the first and foremost, is to publicize yourself by publishing regularly. Again, that's either blog, or you can also use Medium and LinkedIn. Those are some really good publishing websites. The second I'm going to talk about here is to integrate online PR tools into your marketing toolkit. And so what do I mean by online PR tools? Well, the first one, probably one of the most popular, is called HARO. HARO, it stands for Help a Reporter Out. And basically what happens is you sign up for this service where you get 3 emails a day that have story pitches from different reporters who are looking for experts, right? They're looking for experts to feature, whether that's people or businesses. They are looking for a story, and by you answering these emails, you can go ahead and get featured on a reporter's story. So you go ahead, watch out for the emails every day, and respond to queries that are related to your expertise. And there are other ones too, right? Like HARO is free, but there are others like Hoth and PR Newswire. Both of those are really great if you're looking to release a press release in general, specifically. But HARO is really great if you're looking to be part of a reporter's story. So those should be part of your regular repertoire, just checking those HARO queries every day. people have seen great success with that. Most people who will respond will say, yeah, I've been featured in awesome publications like Forbes or New York Times or other publications that generate a lot of site traffic for their particular industry, right? And then the third one that I want to talk about here today is to become best friends with a journalist who speaks to your target audience. And so what does this look like? Well, it doesn't really mean that you exactly go out to lunch with a journalist all the time, especially with COVID right now, but it does mean that you go ahead and check out Twitter, check out LinkedIn for journalists who work a lot in your specific industry. So maybe that's a health and wellness journalist in particular. Maybe it's a fitness journalist or a mental health journalist, right? You're going to go ahead and make those connections, make those relationships so that you can start talking and you can get to the point where you can go ahead and pitch story ideas to them. You want to go ahead and gift wrap a story to a journalist that you can be featured in, right? And so really the key with working with a journalist is to make it as easy as possible for them to feature you in a story. That might mean you go ahead and give them the story idea, you give them the unique angle, right? Because again, journalists are people just like the rest of us. They're very busy, they're very overwhelmed, and by gift wrapping a story for them, you're more likely to be featured and to get your company out there. So those are 3 of the 8 strategies that I've talked about how to use online publicity to amp up your lead generation and your site traffic. And so ultimately the results you should see from continuing to publicize yourself on the World Wide Web is to double your profits in half the time, because what this is doing is it's outsourcing your traffic generation so that you can go ahead and see a whole new audience. You can go ahead and amp up those followers and subscribers and widen your pipeline hugely. So those were 3 quick strategies for you. Hope you found those helpful. If you have any questions about any other strategies that you might read about in that blog, you're always welcome to message me. I love talking with business owners, with marketers in the health and wellness industry who are looking to spice things up to get some help and continue their growth. So that was it for this week, everybody. I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you later.